Hey, I'm Kevin. Welcome to another episode of the Challenge Free Agents Recaps, and we are in episode 3. So let's get started. The episode starts with Nani, um, asking Kahara if he wants to marry her, and he says yes. So they have a bachelor and a bachelorette party. So the bachelor party, Jasmine is a stripper, and they're just having so much fun with this engagement. And then Nani is having her bachelorette party, and Johnny from Portland is the stripper, and he is dancing. He is rubbing his ass on her face. He is rubbing his package on her face, and his ass crack with like literally no underpants on her face, which I think was disgusting, but it is the challenge. And there is a point where Johnny kisses Nani. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, is this just a free pass because he's a stripper? Or what the hell is going on, dude? I just don't understand what's going on with this kiss. So then we find out that Frank is feeling sick, and he has something, and that's why he hasn't been feeling well. But I don't remember listening or hearing anything about this last two episodes, so I don't know what the fuck. So now we get the clue from TJ, and we get to the challenge. And the challenge, we have a big, huge surprise. So before the challenge starts, TJ is like, well, we have a big issue at home, and there's somebody sick, and it's a viral infection. So Frank, you gotta go home now. And everybody jaws drop, including mine. I mean, I was liking Frank right now, but I think it was because he was sick and he was trying to, when you're sick, you kind of a different person because you're like, oh, you're not feeling well, and maybe because of that. But then again, this is karma for everything you've done in the past two challenges. But then again, he is such a great competitor. I gave him that. But I feel bad for him, even though it is kind of karma. But I mean, I did really feel bad for him. And I think he would have gotten a long way. So that was Frank is eliminated for this episode. So the challenge this week is teams of four, and the challenge's name is bar crawl, which is basically a above water challenge surprise. Was expecting the challenge, but anyways, it is a big wall, and it has little holes in it, and there's two bars, and the point is to get from one end to the wall to the other end. How? Well, you're gonna have to try two partners are gonna be one side of the wall, two other partners are gonna be on the other side of the wall, and they're gonna transfer their bars, which both of them are gonna step because the wall's right here. Well, it's really confusing, but they're gonna use the bars to get across, and it's really difficult. So there's gonna be team captains, and the team captains are Cara Maria, Brandon, Latoya, Zach, Jasmine, and Leroy. So the teams am like this: Cara Maria, CT, Anis, and Swift are a team. Brandon, Camilla, Bananas, and Jessica are another team. Latoya, Kahara, Nani, and Preston are another team. Zach, Teresa, Johnny, and Devin another team. Jasmine, Jordan, and Jarnay are a team. Leroy, Laurel, Isaac, and Naya are a team. So Team Jasmine has only three per people. Why? Because Frank was voted off, and they actually get the chance to not participate, be eligible for elimination, but not for the draw. Or they can compete with the three persons, and I think it was a good decision that they decided to participate, because they would have gotten voted in if they didn't participate, and everybody would be talking anyways. So the first up in the challenge is Team Carmaria, which is the slowest team ever, because you see them and you're like, okay, pretty stacked, okay, but I have to say that they were the first ones up, so they were kind of the guinea pigs of the challenge. So I understand why they were so slow, But again, they have a stacked team which could have made it across pretty fast. And Team Brandon does so good. They do so good. They make it across really fast. Team Latoya, they do it so good too. Nani is the first one being handling the polls and helping Kahara do the polls, and she is killing it, and she looks badass. And congrats to her because she is fucking shining in this challenge. Anyways, Team Jasmine gets disqualified. Why? Because they were actually doing so great, and Jordan drops one of the polls that we're gonna use, so it's game over for them. So Johnny actually was doing so great because she was the other girl doing the grabbing the poles. I don't know if Jordan would not have dropped that they would have done pretty well. So Johnny, when Jordan drops the pole, Johnny's talking about how big of an ego is and this and that, and I'm like, dude, how can you be talking about somebody else's ego being too? Just shut the fuck up. And I gotta say that Laurel was the other third girl that did handle the polls, and she did a great job because I mean she is Laurel. What can we expect from her? One other thing that I want to mention is that nobody fell, which I'm really proud of the challengers because there's always somebody that falls down. Okay, so then the best teams are Leroy's team and Brandon's team. So the winner is Team Brandon, and they are gonna decide which two, one guy and one girl, are gonna go into for elimination. So then we get to the team decision, and the four people are talking, and they come to an agreement that they're gonna put in Johnny because he's a rookie and he's actually doing pretty great in the challenges, which I am surprised and I'm happy about because I thought Johnny, I'm sorry, he was not gonna do that great in the challenge because I thought he wasn't that athletic, and I thought his body was out of shape. But I mean, congrats to him because he's actually doing pretty great, and I'm all for the rookies. And for the girls, well, Camila is like, I don't have no ties with Naya or Latoya, and they're both rookies, so one of them is gonna go in, and I am going to talk to them. And Jessica's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go talk to some girls. So Naya goes and talks to Naya, and they talk and this and that, and Naya is like, whatever decision you do, I'm gonna respect it, and liking this about her, she's not getting mad about. If she goes into elimination, she knows she has to do it. She knows she's a rookie. And then Latoya, I love the way she talks. Like, don't let her fool you. Don't let her fool you. And I think it's just so funny. And so at the end, the voting comes in, and actually Johnny is the first one in, voted in, and then Jessica votes in Devin, but the rest of the people vote in Naya, and Naya is not mad. She is taking it how it is, and she's up there. Johnny too, he's not mad. He's taking it like it is, and Portland is up for elimination, and only two teams are up for the draw, which is Jasmine's team and Cara Maria's team. So we get to the elimination round, and we get the surprise that they might not be actually a guy's elimination because there are 4 kill calls, only 3 people. So if the 3 people don't get the kill card, Johnny is actually saved. But if one of those 3 people gets the kill card, one of them is going up for elimination. Well, the elimination will be, and one of them is going to go home. And for the girls, it is everybody's game. So the last person standing was Cara Maria and Anissa, and Anissa grabs not a kill card, so she decides Cara Maria's fate, and Cara Maria is going in against Naya, while Jordan picks a card that is not a kill card, and none of them have to go to the elimination round. So Johnny is safe for this tonight, and he goes and has another wonderful. Okay, so my camera ran out of battery, and I'm using my webcam, and my webcam is kind of shitty, and I have to end this. Okay, so basically right now Johnny is safe for tonight, and it's Cara Maria versus Naya. And at this point, I mean, I think Naya is a very great competitor. I think she has what it takes. So Cara Maria, I love my Cara Maria. I mean, she is a beast out there, and I think she's gonna kill it. But At this point, I don't want none of them to go home. So the elimination round is called, what the fuck is the elimination called? Oh, Looper. The elimination round is called Looper, and this is gonna be like a tug of war, but the rope is going to be like, it's just like tug of war. I mean, there's some poles and they gotta go across from them, so they're gonna try to ring the bell, and they're gonna have to try to pull the other person so they can get, so they can ring the bell. So the girls start, and at this point, you can see that also at this point, they're both going at it and they're both going strong. And actually, Naya gets closer to her bell than Cara Maria, and they stay there for like 15 minutes and then 30 minutes, and nobody is moving. And Cara Maria is trying to move, she's trying to pull, she's trying to do anything she can. And at this point, Naya is like, I'm just gonna let her get tired. That's gonna be my strategy. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm gonna stick like a rock. So, and then the hour passes, and I'm like, what the hell? These girls are not going anywhere. And I love what Devin says. Like, I am standing here for an hour, and I am tired. Imagine these two girls that have been there for an hour. How much they're hurting. At the end, it is 80 minutes, and at this point, Johnny's talking trash, and the whole house is actually rooting for Cara Maria, which is the first time they root for Cara Maria. And she is going and she is getting energy. Why? Because Johnny's talking shit about Cara Maria, and she's going and she's pulling, and like Naya said, it sounds like she's gonna have a baby. And she's pulling, and she goes, and it's just so incredible the way she is. She's like, "Ugh." But Naya held her own, and Cara Maria rings the bell, and I'm so happy for Cara Maria because she is one of my favorites. I'm sorry, Naya, you're gonna have to do more of these because you know what, you're a rookie, but I really liked you. So congrats to both of these girls. 80 minutes there. I mean, it is just so great. I mean, the big prop for Naya because she went in against the beast and she held her own. She's a rookie. She kind of got respect from other people, and it looks like she does have what it takes. And you know what? Her first elimination was against Cara Maria, and it's understandable, but Cara Maria is a vet and she actually did pretty great, so everybody's actually happy the camera is. Another thing I have to add is that TJ was like amazed with these two girls, nothing else but good things to say about Cara Maria, and how if she would be the last person he would like to go up against a one-on-one challenge with him. And Naya, big respect for her too. And you know what, if TJ tells you those kind of stuff, he is TJ, and no, he never says that kind of stuff, so you should be flattered, you should be on top of the fucking world if TJ ever tells you something like that. So these two girls actually killed it, even TJ said it. And that's it for the challenge. My MVPs of the week, I gotta give it up to these two girls. And who else? Well, I mean, Kahara has to be the MVP of the whole fucking challenge because he can do no fucking wrong. So yeah, and I'm gonna give it to Brandon for choosing great ass people and his team. So Naya, Cara Maria, a little bit of Nani, and Brandon for choosing a good team. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Again, sorry for my crappy ass facial hair. I'm still on vacation. This is my last day. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and all the good stuff. So thank you for watching. See you later, alligators, and bye bye.